wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part. Open just to watch me play. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open, something naive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Big You Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, love is on the dotted line. I've been flying all the time for some peace of mind.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Good. Set.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 46 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Barkley not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Hey, Silver.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth, 57 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Complete. Smith has it. And he goes out right around the 39. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Trimmer. King, Phil King. Alpha. Kyle up, Yeti. No touch.
Hurts. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
26.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
Eagles 8.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on a free kick, and that's a big mistake. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Now Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he stopped immediately there. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
A gain of 1. Brings up third down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Short throw to Smith. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14.
30. And the Steelers first down.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now it's Rodgers. And a man, and he hits him in stride. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep them from getting a 1st down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
Running a jet sweep. This is Austin. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Warren. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Rodgers pass. Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are back within a couple of the lead. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. He finds Austin complete. From the 47 now to work with a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Yeah, this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Eagles.
Rodgers now to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Rodgers pass.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Rodgers to throw once more. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Boswell's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the give, it's Warren. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 5, 2nd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. And this is incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On play action. Now Rodgers. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he is out of bounds, up past the 10. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Good, set. 180, 180. 63. Alpha. Delta.
Hurts. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Good, set.
Looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Great, set.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete as well.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
No touch.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Throwing is Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
319. Get 300.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Ward. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Steelers.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A handoff for Ward. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. The Steelers first down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Rodgers. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And that hits the right upright, but goes in anyway. Oh, friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. And that will push the lead up to 5. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
63.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Alpha.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Duggar just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. The pressure gets to him again. Alex Highsmith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, 73, Trimmer. Try up, Yanni.
They'll try and throw for it here. He'll try to do it himself. That one downfield for Dotson. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson, 59 yards. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Hurts will throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Steelers 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the 1st down.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That third down conversion good for 23. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. On 2nd and a couple. Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a turn and a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Nice effort defensively there from Cole Holcomb. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he gets it down to the 32. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Now a run with Warren. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Warren will try the right side. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
10 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Now it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Over the middle to Smith. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 5-yard line.
Here's Warren. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal. Warren is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have taken a fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Back to throw, Rodgers. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
Eagles 20. First Boswell, 54 for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This is first and 10.
Great, set. 180.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Alex Highsmith in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Great, set.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long.
No touch, set. 180. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
They'll look to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't.
Hey, Silk. Great, set. 180. Hey, 73. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Back to throw.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Another try, second and 10 now.
Great, set. 180, bang.
He'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
63.
Back to throw. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Hurts to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this